A first day at a new office can sometimes be a nervous affair, and for Oliver Glasner and Marco Horser, a first Bundesliga game in charge of a new side was no different, especially with 25,000 of your employers watching your every move. There were no nerves to be seen on the pitch, though, and Dortmund started their first day back in fine fashion. 23 minutes in, with the Eagles struggling to cope, Dortmund captain Marco Reus racked up his 100th goal for Borussia. Erling Haaland, who's himself got a hat-trick in the Cup the previous weekend, the provider. 4 minutes later, the home side was still intent on moving forwards when they were knocked backwards by Felix Passlak's first-ever career own goal. Rather bizarrely, the last time the two sides had met at Signal Iduna Park, Dortmund had also put past their own keeper. But the parity didn't last long. A delightful flick from Reus enabled Haaland to set up Torgan Hazard for Dortmund's second. With the goal, he equalled his tally from the previous season, albeit one that was blighted by injury. 2 minutes later, the Eagles conceded again. This time it was from the main threat himself. Erling Haaland made it 3-1 with a typical Haaland resilient run and shot. His 61st goal in 61 games for Dortmund, the mark of a truly outstanding player. Dortmund fans back in the stadium for the first time in many months couldn't have asked for a better first half. And the second was more of the same high-pressing, fast-break football that Dortmund symbolised. Just before the hour, wearing the number 7 shirt, vacated by Jadon Sancho, Giovanni Reina got his name on the scoresheet to make it 4-1, his 5th Bundesliga goal and the 4th at home. Haaland's 3rd assist of the day. Goal number 5 arrived with 20 minutes to play as Dortmund ran riot. Reus was again the man to set up Haaland as the Norwegian got his 2nd of the game, starting the campaign with a brace, as he had the previous season against Gladbach. There was still time at the end for a consolation goal for Jens-Peter Hauger on his Bundesliga debut, but it was cold comfort for the Eagles, who never really got into the game, and as a result were beaten comfortably by a rampant, hungry Dortmund.